Hello everyone and welcome to this unboxing video where myself and Brett are going to be opening up this Land Rover Series 2. Now,
so what happened to Series 1?
They didn't do it. But as a English person, something that I do miss about diecast cars is how back when I was a kid we had loads and loads of cars that we would see on the roads all the time, and now there's a few less of them. So when Matchbox or Hot Wheels do make a car that I used to see around as a kid, I'm always really happy to get that model. And this model has a little feature on it that's kind of a throwback to about 8 years ago, maybe a bit less, a bit more. And it has a little bit of a detail on this that is brilliant. It's slightly wrong, but it's brilliant. So do you want to open it up?
Do you care about the box?
No, I got another one that I'm keeping in the box.
That didn't work.
See? Why would I care about the box if I'm giving it to you? That'd be a silly thing to do. If I care about anything, I wouldn't give it to you. Seriously? Think about the mess. So this, oh, he's heavy.
Or is it?
Yes. So this is a really cool Land Rover. It's one of 2 Land Rover models that they've done, and what I really love about it is I love the details on the side. I think it looks fantastic, and I love the details on here with the spare wheel on the front and the I can't think what they call this, where they put the little lines and stuff into the metal.
Which bit?
This you normally get it on like silver, like metal, like
embossing?
No, it's called something else. I can't remember what it's called.
Maybe someone leave a comment on that one.
Yeah, you can do. But, and look, the steering wheel's on the correct side. Like, that means that an English person could get in and actually drive away, whereas if he was an American car, I'd get in and go, where's the steering wheel gone? And you got this Land Rover surfboard here, but here's what I really like about this. You see, a few years back, we used to do something in this country where we would pay our road tax, right? So
you stopped paying it?
No, we still pay it, it's just done different. And what would happen is we would have to take our paperwork to show that our car was legally allowed on the road. We've got insurance and various other things, and we'd have to take a lot of our money, cry going into the post office, send in a form and get our tax discs. And they were physical discs, and I'll show you one in a minute. But just there, look, they've actually put the tax disc on here. Now there is something slightly wrong about this one, because this window will fold upwards, which means that the tax disc will be facing the driver. It's meant to be facing the opposite way because the coppers are meant to read it. And so it should have been on the other side, but because this one don't move, they put it up this way. And even though it's slightly wrong, I really do appreciate this little feature. I think this is cool. And if you want to see what a tax disc actually looks like, I got a couple here. Because what they used to do was they used to, I'm going to cover up a few details on it because these were mine. So that there is like this reddish kind of colour, which I had that colour in 2014. And you'd go into the post office, you pay your money, and then they'd give you this. There was a little problem with the paper ones. People did used to steal them. And I got a story once that somebody wrote the details on it in pencil, so somebody went home, rubbed out all the details in pencil, and then sold his tax disc, and then claimed his tax disc got nicked and got a new one. So the government got rid of tax discs, it's all digital now. But here's that one from that year, and then 2013 was purple. And I think this couldn't have been the last one. This was 2015. I think there was another one after this. I should have looked at my car because I still got one of my old tax discs in the car actually.
What are the odds?
Well, it's, you know, I said that people used to steal them. Ironically, my tax disc is in a tamper-proof thing, so if you ever try to take it away, it's supposed to disintegrate the tax disc, and it's still in there. So I just left it. It's like fine. But that's that, and I think that is so cool to have that little. It's just a small detail, but the fact that these are British cars that we're seeing on British roads, And this one's got a British tax disc. I love this little detail. I think this is fantastic.
Even though it is slightly incorrect.
Yeah, it's just on the wrong side of the window, but I can look past that. To have that little itty bitty detail.
That you'll probably forget about later.
No, I won't forget about that because I got one. I bought one that I'm keeping in its box. I'm going to put it on display in my cupboard.
And you will not see it at all.
I will, don't. I think this is such a cool little model. I think it's fantastic. I wish that we got more cars that we've seen on British roads and add details like that because I do appreciate that so much.
The question is, how long do you think it'll be till this Land Rover gets a bit tired?
Dipstick. I know it'll probably get battered if you keep playing with it. It'll feel like it's working on the farm.
Hey?
It'll feel like it's working on the farm. There's the tax disc. Fantastic little detail. I love that. I think that's
so
cool.
why did it expire?
Hey? Well, then they normally do between 6 months and a year.
Okay, so what's that one say?
I don't know. I can't read it. It's too small. I need my magnifying glass to read that.
Well, there's one over
Oh,
it.
hang on, your mum nearly had it all the way in focus then to see. Look at that. Nearly. It's a cool little detail though, I think it's fantastic. But when she's finished trying to see a tax disc, I'll show her she can get close-ups of the rest of the details. But I love this thing. I think this is the coolest. This is one of the coolest models of this year, I think.
Only one of.
Yeah, because I like the Ford Escort Mark II. I like the Ford Escort Mark II. I like the Alfa Romeo. I mean, that's a really cool model. This would be in my top 5, to be honest with you.
So I'll beat it.
What do you mean, what? I'd beat it?
We just had 2.
Not sure.
So how's it in the top 5?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's also in the top 5.
Well, I'd have to think about it, but I know the Alfa Romeo would be in my top 5. The Ford Escort Mark II would be in my top 5. The Sierra Cosworth would be in my top 5. And this would be in my top 5. So that's 4 of them.
Now you just need one more.
Yeah.
And then all of them.
Wait, you're going to look at the other details? Like the front bumper.
And the back bumper.
Yeah, and the side of it.
And the side bumper.
There's no side bumpers on a car. What do you think? This ain't the Dodgems. You Burke.
It could be.
I think this is a great model. I was going to open up the 2 Land Rovers at the same time, but
You didn't.
I couldn't.
Why not?
Because the other Land Rover is in the loft, and I moved some stuff and kind of can't get through the loft very easy at the minute.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Not really. Not
I
normally.
ran to the turntable.
Hey?
The turntable you completely lost a while ago.
No, the turntable's out there too.
Also
I can't
lost?
Get through. No, it's not lost. I just can't get through now.
Yes.
Somebody meant well, and they gave me a load of stuff, and it's took up a lot of space.
And somebody also meant well, but they didn't organise it.
Right. So, Ashy, see how well it goes down the track.
Are you ready?
I thought you were going to tilt it, but there you go.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So, yeah. It's quite cool. Hey, look, I didn't notice that before. In the back here.
Wait, crash into someone and then you notice the detail.
Yeah, there's a spanner in there and 2 flip-flops. Well, there would be, wouldn't there, unless you're hopping. Then there'd be a hop-hop.
A hop-hop.
Hop-flop.
That joke was a flop.
Yeah, it probably was. So 2 flip-flops in the back and a spanner. That is a weird combination. And one of those you don't really want to drop on the other one.
Ah, you don't
Especially if your feet are in them.
You don't want to drop the flip-flop on your foot.
No, you don't want to drop the spanner on your foot when you're in the flip-flops.
What about a surfboard?
You could drop that on your foot if you want, I don't know. Who's going to surf in flip-flops though?
You could.
I reckon I'd be cool surfing.
With flip-flops.
If I was surfing. Yes.
Hey, the waiter.
Do you know what
I
people
didn't know they had restaurants on the
people would
boards.
say on the beach? They'd say, look, he looks like...
He's a mental case wearing flip-flops on a surfboard.
No, they'd say I look like... what's his name? Patrick Swayze in that Point Break film where he was surfing. What are you looking at me like that for? You've got to admit I'm handsome because you're married to me. She's not saying nothing. You got tonsillitis? She really does think I'm handsome. Anyway.
Especially the flip-flops on a surfboard.
You'll just span her. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.
I don't know what you're going to repair on a surfboard though.
One day we'll just talk about cars on this channel, won't we?
And like the last time we were talking about hair. The car didn't even have a wig.
There's hairdressers and getting brushes stuck in people's hair. That was different.
Yes, and the car didn't even have a wig.
Oh, it's a hairdresser's car. Anyway.
That is a beach car.
Oh yeah, the army truck and the beach.
Farmers use those more than anybody, to be truthful.
It's not army though.
Loads of farmers used to have these. You see these on the Emmerdale farm. Right, let's go then. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.